Brought to you by Acadiana Elder Law Clinic.
Welcome back. Joining us in studio right now, we have David Groner with Acadiana Elder Law Clinic. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
It's great to be back, Taylor.
It's great to have you. And today's topic, you know, people might be told by either a financial planner or a lawyer that they don't need a trust. What do you say to that?
Well, I say that mostly it comes from people that don't understand trust because they've never been trained in this area of the law or this area of estate planning. And that's the generous response.
Yeah.
The awkward response is maybe they're doing that for their own self-interest. Maybe the financial planner don't want to lose the account. Maybe the lawyer wants that person to go through probate, which may mean more money for that law firm. Those are bad reasons and bad reasons to give that advice.
Yeah.
Because why? Because this area of the law called elder law, the training of use of revocable and irrevocable trusts and how it goes through the Medicaid rules, IRS rules, homestead exemption rules, all of this has to be understood and incorporated into the right estate plan for the client. This requires extra training. Most people don't get this training in law school. So elder law trained attorney has that type of training, and that's who probably can give you the better advice on whether you need a trust or don't need a trust. But I've had many financial planners ask me, we've done Zoom calls when I've had dozens of financial planners, and I've done workshops with them to show them how it works. They didn't know. So it's not their fault they don't know, but I would hope they'd want to continue to get the advice from someone trained who knows what they're talking about.
So what advice do you have for someone that's been given that advice? What should they do?
Well, they should listen to the facts. And when I sit down and explain to someone their options and what may be best for their family and how it works, it's really a no-brainer. The use of a trust far outweighs the benefits of leaving just a last will and testament for most people. Now, for some people, they don't need a trust, and I'll be the first to tell them that.
Yeah.
But if you have an estate where you have property, and maybe you have other property, inherited property, and things like that, you're going to leave your children with a mess to deal with regard to succession and probate, and all of that can be avoided with the use of a trust.
Absolutely. And I know we're almost out of time, but you do offer some workshops for our friends at home that they can come and ask you questions.
Absolutely. This is a nonprofit corporation meant solely to educate. So I go to a lot of libraries and put on workshops to educate the audience. And the audience generally loves it because they ask questions and we flush out a lot of great information. But I go to Kiwanis clubs, Rotary clubs, Chamber of Commerce. I've spoken to a lot of different elder groups, assisted living groups. So if you have an organization that wants to have a speaker for 15, 20 minutes, I guarantee when you leave that room, you're going to be a little smarter than when you got there.
Absolutely. And how can our friends at home find you guys? What's that web address and that phone number?
Well, first, go on Facebook if you want to see the schedule. Acadiana Elder Law on Facebook. The phone number should be posted on the screen. And then go to YouTube. A lot of our videos are now being posted back to back to back on YouTube. And so if you can't make a workshop, we'll just go spend a few minutes on YouTube and you could pick out the different shows that we're doing and the topics that we're covering and at least get a little basic understanding of what we're talking about.
Absolutely. David, as always, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with our viewers at home. If you have any questions or you want to see more, calafly.com. We'll be right back after this.